by 2026, if you're like this, you're gonna be chopped. You're going to be the first to be chopped.
Hey, it's okay.
Some of my best friends are like this.
It's so dark. Please, I'm about to see. What am I seeing? Shelby Oaks. And there's nobody behind me, so I can wear my donut. Yay!
Psych!
Alright, so let me... Hold on. Okay, so... just left the movies, because I don't think I said that. I don't really want to intro this, because it's a little dark. But I'm going to try it anyway. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. You can call me new if you didn't already know. And nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. Yeah, anyways. I think I'm vlogging. Yeah. Look at this. I'm sorry, Philadelphia, but y'all, I'm not gonna say y'all can't drive, but the way y'all drive. Anyways, I really couldn't do too much, and now I'm getting back into my norm, so I can do. Yo, hold on, look at this. Look at this. Sorry, that was just so beautiful. I don't know if that's like a church or something. That's really, really architecturally beautiful. Wow, and visually obviously, but that's really cool. Damn. Oh, let me get a better picture. Look. So cool. I don't care. I'm such a Taurus. Like not the astrological sign, but a Taurus in other places. And I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pull out the camera, I'm gonna take the pictures because I just love beautiful artsy things and I want to capture and take a look at it later. But anyways, went to go see Shelby Oaks because the other option was Black Phone 2 and I never saw Black Phone 1, and also someone else was telling me that it just wasn't that good. It didn't look that good to me anyway. So is this an electric car that's driving by itself? Is it one of those? No, it's not. So I don't know why does it have all those things flickering on it like that? What is that? Again, here I am being a tourist. The movie was okay. I thought it was gonna hit a little bit different, and it didn't. So it's okay. I still gave it a 6 out of 10. Would I go see it again? Is this something I would ever just watch again, whether in the movie or out? No. But it wasn't horrible. I was trying to explain it to somebody else and just, I don't know. I couldn't do it. So, bro, stop it. Y'all can't drive. I thought I was actually going to go to Six Flags later today because if I didn't say it, it's Halloween night. And technically that is not Six Flags' last night for Fright Fest. But I don't want to do Fright Fest in November. I know a lot of people still will because it's Saturday starts November and that's the weekend, blah, blah, blah. But And it's funny because I'm a horror movie girl. I'm a thriller book girl. It doesn't have to be in season, but just something like that. No, thank you. About to go get some food now. Why are you looking at me?
That's my uncle. He's mean. Oh,
Hi!
hi!
Isn't she so gorgeous?
Oh, thank you. Do you like my little tutu?
Love it!
And do you like my worm? His name is George. He's very, very upset. It's past his bedtime.
Bye!
want to take a picture with him? Yeah. Okay, you give me your phone.
Yeah, good morning. Excuse my hair. I know I look kind of crazy. I just kind of, well, I didn't just wake up, but I woke up, went straight to cleaning, and before I wash up and head out, I want to show you guys something that I got from Barnes & Noble. So I saw, and I don't even know how did I get started on this little kick, but I'm on this like tote bag for my book kick. And I found like the cutest one. If you know, you know. I probably never mentioned this before, but like I like quirky, cute, pun, hidden meaning kind of things. Does that make sense? I don't be making no sense. I found, and I'm like struggling to try to get this box open, a really cute tote bag. I like when they have like cute designs, but this isn't just a cute design. It's bookish and it's, so let me get this thing open and I'll show you. Stop, this is so cute. Do you guys remember the library cards? The little things that were like inside of the sleeve on the cover, on the inside. So when you borrowed it, they like stamped it and it had like your due date. Stop, that's what this bag is. My daughter's sword. But this one is the longer one. And then I like the idea of having the smaller one because I don't really want like something too big. And I believe from the pictures, this one looks pretty long. And this one has a pocket, this one doesn't. That's the denim. This is the mini yellow one, and I'll show you guys at a different angle, like them compared together. But I think this one is like a really good size, but it's kind of tiny. I was just saying that I feel like there should be a size in between the two of them, and maybe there was at one point, I don't know. But this is so cute. So I actually have a couple of DIY ideas that I want to do for this, but I don't want to ruin it. So I'm a little nervous. I do want to add a pocket to this mini one. Again, I'll probably pop it in here. I'll show you guys better angle. But the mini one doesn't come with a pocket, which is so weird. The big one does, but it's just like a little slip pocket, which is fine. But at least it has it. So if you wanted to put like your phone in here, you can, but it's not at the bottom of the bag. And like I said, this blue one is so long that it's probably going to get lost in there. But then I also was thinking, and I think I saw it on Pinterest or something, how they have this, which I'm probably going to keep this as a bookmark or just decor. This, all these different fonts and stuff, and have it pressed onto the bag. But I want it to be a certain theme with certain names, maybe. I don't know. I just don't know. But when I come up with that, I'll do that and I'll show you guys. So it's really cool, but I love this. The denim color is it for me. I don't gravitate towards yellow like that. I don't mind it. It was the only color they had. So it's not bad. But yeah. I'm going to go out and start this book crawl. I'm like a little nervous. I don't know why. Like, it's not that I'm nervous, but I'm just like, what I'm nervous about is getting too distracted. The whole point is for me to get into my book, but just be out and in different scenery. So I found a place that I'm familiar with, but I've never been to. I was like, oh, you know what? That's going to be distracting, but it's going to be nice. Then I believe I found like a little nice cafe too that I think is black owned too. So that's like double points. But yeah. So before I head out to my book crawl, I need to do my due diligence and put in my vote. I mean, you guys probably hear all the time, and I know it's probably like yeah, we get it. Presidency is important, but every other election is just as important. So I know it may sound corny, but go out there and do your thing and do your research and please put in your vote. It really does make a difference. Every vote counts, every vote matters. So let me go do that because there's already a line. It's early voting, so I love when there's a line because everyone's like, oh, let's just get it out the way because election day is probably going to be even more hectic, and it's still hectic. But that's okay because I have my book, so while I'm waiting in line, I might as well read too, right? I'm not going to talk too long because the music is kind of loud, but I just made it to the restaurant. It's so cute. It smells so good in here. I'm ready to eat, read, and I think what I'm going to do is read the romance that I have because the scary book I'm reading, the vibe in this place and around here, just I think that's a little weird. Maybe I'll keep that for home at night, but while I'm out, I think I'm going to do the romance. Okay, so the problem is I'm reading the romance and I'm reading this backwards book, Honey and Spiced. I don't know where the bookmark is and I have no idea where I left off, so I think I'm just gonna start at chapter 5. I know I definitely thought I was deeper in it, and as I'm starting to read chapter 5, I'm like, I don't really remember this. I think I remember some of the stuff from before, so yeah. I just left the restaurant and now the place I was gonna go to, again, I think I might have said it that I feel like it was gonna be a distraction in a good way. I was going to go to Grounds for Sculpture. If you've never heard of it in New Jersey, go check it out. It just looks so cool. I haven't been there yet, but I've driven past it. I know people who've gone there and they loved it, so I was gonna go there, but I'm like, they close at 5. It's about 3:30. I wanted to be in a park-esque kind of environment to read, but since I'm there and have to pay for it, I might as well walk around and enjoy it. But if I do that, that's going to take up all that time, and then I gotta leave and go to a park anyway. So I said, you know, I'm gonna come back and do that another day. Not for the book crawl though. So I just tried to find somewhere nearby, and I stumbled on a museum that looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna go in the museum because again, they also close even earlier, so I was just like, maybe I'll just, you know, hang out around it. That kind of sounds creepy, right? But it's like a park around it, so I figured I can just either walk around and read like that. But the way that the GPS took me, I hope I'm supposed to park here. Like, there's spots that are like labeled for the manager and stuff like that, and then when I was coming in, it said authorized users only from like 9 to 5 or 10 to 5 or something like that. But it doesn't say that it's like parking for, I don't know, but I don't know. I'm gonna look at the map real quick again to see where I'm going before I'm just like walking around here and they're like, what are you doing? But it's really cool in this town because it's right across the river and Pennsylvania is right there, so it's literally just like, I don't know, it's a really nice kind of view. This is nice scenery. So let me just check this map to see where I'm at, see where I can go before I get out this car and look lost and look suspicious. And by the way, the restaurant, maybe we'll talk about it later, but like real quick, the waffles look so good. Disappointment. The other stuff in the skillet, the potatoes, turkey bacon, and the eggs, those were excellent. This iced latte is nasty. I don't like it, but I don't not like it to the point where I can't drink it and I'm gonna waste it. I'm gonna try, but yeah, no. But it was a cute spot, and like I said, the skillet was good, so. Whoop. Okay, so next to the museum, there's actually the state library, which is so cool, but they're closed. I'm going to just read outside of the library since it's just so gorgeous. Oh, the fountain is not on. Dang it. So I was like looking on the map and I saw that they had a really cool, nice fountain. So I was gonna... Okay, sorry, there was like somebody, so I forgot what I was saying. I just wanted to sit out here and read for a little bit, but the fountain isn't on, so that's so sad. But I'll show you it, but it's not working. Or I don't think it's not working, I think it's just not turned on, because maybe because the library is closed. So, but it's so cool. Okay, so I just finished or wrapped up my book crawl for today, and I would say that that was a success. I really enjoyed that, and I think I'm a little bit like, I think I'm just maybe feeling it like even more so because today was just a very nice day. Yeah, it was a little chilly. It was a little chilly. I definitely probably should have had my jacket on too with my sweater. When the sun was up, it was fine. As the sun is going down, it just got a little bit more chillier, but I really enjoyed, first of all, I love being outside in nature with beautiful leaves, trees, flowers, it's just green grass. I love being outside. I don't like bugs. If you know, you know. I don't do bugs, but being outside, and I know that that's their home, so it's like whatever, just don't, like there was a fly that just kept coming around because of my iced coffee, so like, you know, something like that wasn't like horrible, but whatever. But it was just so nice to be out there with a book, with the sun, and I really enjoyed that. I like the idea of a book crawl, just kind of moving around and like reading a book. I think next time when I do this, and I think I might even do this in the winter time too, I don't know, call me crazy, but I'm gonna have like some hot hands, some gloves and all that stuff, a hot cup of tea, hot chocolate or something. I think what I would do is pick like a little bit of a closer spot, so kind of like what I did here, although I couldn't walk from the restaurant to here. So what I was doing was kind of reading a page or two and then moving, but I think that might have been like a little bit too much. So I think what I'll do is read a chapter and then like move to a different section, and if possible like go to like a whole nother direction, like not just like one side of the park to the other, but like go in front of a tree, go by some water, something like that. So but either way, just to get out, have some books and move around was pretty cool. I don't know if I said it in the restaurant, I don't know what happened to the bookmark I had in here, so I don't know exactly where I had left off, but I started on either a little bit before chapter 5 or like right on chapter 5, because what I was reading before, I was like, okay, I remember her talking about her radio show, I believe, or like some type of podcast, and that she was in like this situationship with this person, nothing serious, but just, you know, a little friends with benefits kind of thing, and she had like broken it off, and that's all that I could remember. So where I had like picked up on, nothing transpired between the two main characters, so I was like, okay, I'm still in the clear. I know I didn't get to that yet, so that was fine for me. It's cute. Is this technically my first romance? I'd have to look back, but I know whoever talked this up and recommended it, something piqued my interest, because I'm not usually like going towards romance, but they had said something. I was like, okay, let me give it a try. And that was like 2 or 3 years ago that I had bought this, started it, and I am trying, because like I said, we're doing the challenge for November, no DNF November. So everything that I haven't finished, I am going to finish for this month. This is one of them. And it's not really giving me the feeling that it did last time where I'm just like, all right, I'm over it. And I think I like the idea of all the books that I didn't finish. None of them really are alike. So it's not like if I really am like, okay, I'm getting a little bit tired of this romancy kind of thing, I can switch to something else and they're pretty much all different. So I kind of like this idea for me, especially as I'm getting into romance. Let me just show you while I'm here. So they really are, one is a biography, one is a self-help career book, one is a horror, a mini horror, because it's kind of like a cheesy horror. One is fantasy. If you know, you know. I don't read fantasy either, but it's Toto. So I mean, is that fantasy? I gotta look that up. It might not even be classified as fantasy. So we have Honey and Spice, and I just feel like this person is staring at me. All right, I was trying to say, but I felt like somebody was like watching me, and they probably weren't even, but that's how I get when I'm outside. So like I said, first, and this is probably backwards, Honey and Spice by Bobo Babaloa. I believe that's how you pronounce her name. Some of these names I'm gonna just skip them. I'm not even gonna try. Toto by A.J. Hackworth. This is the book of The Wizard of Oz, but from Toto's perspective. I think that's just so cool, and I was so into it. I think what had happened was I was reading this in like July or something, and I wanted to get into the book that I got into like for August, whatever August was. It might have been during that Splinter in the Sky time, so I was trying to just hurry up and finish those. This I started forever ago, The Misadventures of an Awkward Black Girl. I got this, oh my gosh, I don't even know how long ago, but it's Issa Rae's first biography, right? I think she has another one recently she had just put out, and it's funny. It was like really, really funny. I used to like just crack up, but I'm not far into it at all. I don't like reading biographies. I just bought Viola Davis's, but that's, I mean, she is just like a queen. So and I've heard so many good things about that one. I bought this because Issa is just, she's really funny to me. So, and the title, I'm an awkward black girl. So I was just like, okay, let me see from another person's perspective. I bought this book. Is it Lovey or Lovey? Professional Troublemaker, the Fear Fighter Manual. I don't know why I bought this, where I bought this, but it was pretty cool. It was kind of like how to just shake up a room in a professional mannerism, but like, I don't know. And it was really good, but I don't read books like this, so I stopped. But I'm gonna finish it because I know it's got some good gems in here. It already had good gems. I took like a couple of notes, but I gotta redo this because this is so old. Then currently I was just reading this in October. It's now November, by Lisa Springer. There's No Way I Die First. I took the cover off of it because it just kept slipping all over the place. I'm pretty much done with this book. I have like maybe 70 pages left. Yeah, maybe. I think like 50 pages left. And I was trying to finish it last night and I could have, but I fell asleep. So yeah, but like I was saying in the restaurant, I didn't want to be out in this beautiful fall environment and be reading this. Not saying that I couldn't, but I feel like this is better indoors, and it's creepy and it's nighttime. Then there's this book, Brown Girls by Daphne and I know why I stopped reading this. I thought this was a story about brown people, a group of girls, friendship or whatever, family, navigating life. It's not a cohesive story. It doesn't say that it's an anthology, but that's what it feels like. And I'm trying to find the connection. I am not. So it's no like chapters, it's just a bunch of different stories. And so far, they're not connecting unless I'm missing something. And that's exactly why I had to stop reading Out There Screaming by Jordan Peele, because I just got excited. I was like, ooh, horror Jordan Peele. I did not look into what the book was about. What had happened was I didn't realize that it was a bunch of stories together. And I'm realizing that those kind of books, anthologies, do not work for me because I like to read a story. I'm into the development and it just coming together and it growing and there being just some cohesiveness. With an anthology, for me, it's like, okay, you get the characters really, really quick. Sometimes you get a little bit of a background, blah, 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 blah. And then that's it. And it's like, okay, so as soon as I started to like get into it, it's over. Now I got to start all over with another story, get into it maybe, and then it's over and then start again. So I didn't like that. So that's what Brown Girls seems like it's doing, but in a more poetic way, which I like poems, but I think that one's gonna have to go last because if I start that, I'm gonna not want to finish everything else. That one's definitely gonna go last. But like I said, I'm gonna kind of split them up. And now I'm starting to realize that for the longest time, I always thought that I could only read one, maybe two books at a time. I can absolutely read multiple books, not be confused, and not have it be a problem. I think I haven't tried it with the same genre, but I'm, you know, looking at these books, and I was reading the horror book yesterday. Now I'm reading the romance, and it's not like bothering me. I think I'm gonna try to test it with the same genre and see what happens. But now I'm about to head home because the sun is going away. I ate already, so I'm pretty good with that. But other than that, I'm enjoying this little challenge. I love the book crawl idea. I cannot wait to do this again. Let me know if you guys have ever done that before. Leave me a comment down below if you've tried a book crawl, or you know, just any type of book outing or book date that you're taking yourself out on. Let me know how that was for you and give me some ideas and tips of where else I should go for it.
Can't get enough of